Hello, it's been a while and I hope you are well. I've been extremely busy, so let's get right into it today. Today I'm going to do my top 5 favorites for fall. I'm just barely making it here. It's the end of fall, but better late than never. So I'm gonna go over my favorite fives for the fall season this year. We're gonna talk about a favorite fragrance, my favorite fashion item, food, of course, and a favorite beauty item, and lastly, a TV show that I've been binge watching. So, let's see. Let's start out with my favorite fragrance. So, here it is. Look at this monster. It's huge. It is giganto, but I got it because I knew that I can share this with my husband. And look at what a big dent we put in this. I've had it only for about 2 months now, and considering how I love to rotate my fragrance, I put quite a dent in this one already between my husband and I. So, Fève Délicieuse is the new addition to the Christian Dior Fève line. This is a very grown-up, sophisticated gourmand, and I'm personally not big on super sweet scents, but this one is perfect because it balances the sweetness with a nutty bitterness that really makes it easy to wear, and it feels very grown up. And this is perfect for men and women. So when you first spray it on my skin, I get an anise note, and this is a little bit worrisome to me because it's not my favorite note. It reminds me of Joe Malone's vanilla and anise. The anise feels cool and herbal and green, but thankfully it only lasts about 45 minutes, and after 45 minutes this perfume really blooms on me. It becomes sweeter, but the sweetness is then balanced with this nutty bitter note. It smells like the way a pecan pie smells. I would know because I baked 2 bourbon pecan pies over Thanksgiving from scratch. So it has that sweetness and slightly carameled, nutty, bitter nuts in it, and that effect is really lovely. And as it dries down on my skin, I get a creamy woodiness, and I sense that there may be sandalwood and a touch of cedar in this composition as well. And now on my husband, though, it wears differently. He gets more of the anise on his skin, and the anise actually goes all the way to the end of this fragrance life on his skin. So when I spray it on him in the morning and I see him at night, I still get a trace of the anise on him, whereas on me it's a little sweeter and creamier. So what I really appreciate about the scent is its versatility. This is a gourmand that you can wear basically anywhere and anytime, to the office, just don't do too many sprays. I think 2 to 3 sprays is just perfect, especially if you spray under your shirt. It's not going to be too loud if you spray under your shirt. Now, if you spray on open skin, it will reach out to people within arm's length of you, and this perfume lasts upwards of 10 hours on me, and its sillage and projection is very good. I get arm's length reach within the first 3 hours. So with that said, I'm quite pleased with its performance, but mostly I'm just so happy with its versatility. And you can wear this at night, but I would say if you like this category, a better one for nighttime is probably Guerlain's Tonka Imperiale. That one is richer, fuller, more layered, and somehow it feels more formal than this one does. So I would save this for the daytime and maybe don Tonka Imperiale for your more formal nighttime events. So that wraps it up for my favorite fragrance. So favorite fashion item. Here they are. I'm loving these Oxford flats, and Oxfords are really in right now, and thank goodness for that, because when the temperature drops and it's cold out, and you don't want to wear heels or have your toes out there, these are super comfortable, yet they're dressy enough, and they're really fun. I love the pattern on these, and I love the pointed toe, because being that they're flat, the pointed toe really helps to elongate the leg line. So loving these. So I love cooking and eating. I'm a big foodie, so we cannot do this list without talking about food. What I've been making are these roasted pecans, and you use like a egg white. You mix egg whites with them, with a bunch of different spices and a little sugar, and you slow roast them in the oven at 225 for about an hour and 15 minutes, and they turn out perfect. These are good on salads or just on their own, but you can also jar these and gift them to people, and they're really, really good. And when you roast these, they make the house smell like the holidays, and it's a very spicy, sweet, warm, and welcoming smell. So definitely perfect to make around the holidays. And my favorite fruit in the fall, and I always binge eat these, and I buy bags and bags of this stuff, and my kids love them. These are persimmons, and if you have an Asian market by you, then go and look for these, because you can get a whole big bag for around $5, but at the regular grocery store they sell them for $2 each, which is just outrageously expensive. So if you're interested in eating or trying these, then look for them at your local Asian market, or actually Costco has them for a pretty reasonable. A case of, I think 12 goes for $7 or $8. So love these. They're sweet, and they just are perfect in autumn. If you're looking for a treat for yourself, or you're thinking of gifts for the women in your life, look into this little number here. This is from Laura Mercier, and they sell a whole mini set of these. The set came with 4 of these, and they're all different scents. There is amber, vanilla, almond coconut, creme brulee, and tarte de citron. And what I have here is the tarte de citron. They're hand and body cream, and there's 30 mLs in this one, and it's the perfect size for your handbag, and they smell so good. Each and every single one of them smell just so yummy, and you cannot go wrong with any of them. But they, being that they come in a set of 4, they make perfect stocking stuffers. And the set was $32 at Nordstrom, and I think it's only available at Nordstrom around the holidays, so it's definitely a good time to explore the line and treat yourself or the women in your life to soft hands and the divine gourmand smell of these creams. They also sell the body souffle mini set, and that goes for $60, and the set comes with 4 of them, and they smell so good. I'm also obsessed with that set to gift away and maybe keep one for myself. So after the kids are all tucked in and they're asleep, my husband and I have been binge watching Jessica Jones. It is an original Netflix show, and when he first wanted to watch the show, I kind of rolled my eyes and I was like, not another superhero show, please. There's so many of them out there, and I'm kind of tired of them. But then we started watching it, and I totally got hooked. Jessica Jones has superhuman strength. But what makes her character interesting is that she's not your typical eager do-gooder superhero. She suffers from post-traumatic stress, and she's an alcoholic, and there's a rawness to her character that makes it more real. And anyways, we've been binge watching it like crazy, and we've actually finished the whole series, the first season. So I highly recommend it. Leave me some comments down below. Let me know what you've been enjoying, what you have been wearing, eating, drinking, liking, loving, watching. Let me know down below. I just love reading your comments, and I'm just amazed that anybody tunes in and watches and comments and like my videos. Thank you so much. Thank you for sticking around with me and being patient in my absence. And I hope you are well, and I will see you next time.